Oh, you know what? While I wait for that, let's do this fucking thing. This video has been going around a lot. This religious heckler. All right. So if you haven't seen this, I don't know. This has been shared a lot. It's been a little bit of a controversial thing, but it's been posted by a lot of I guess what are supposed to be progressive kind of sites or whatever, and it's a little girl heckling a Christian street preacher. And I'm not anyone who's really overly defensive of Christians. I don't give a shit about Christians. I couldn't possibly care less about your stupid little superstition. I really don't give a shit. But this video I thought was interesting because it's illustrating kind of the attitude of a lot of atheists and so-called progressives and left-wing types, whatever. And I try not to buy into that left-right shit, but let me just play it. This is something that a lot of the people, I guess, that are calling themselves liberal or progressive or something are very proud of this kind of thing. And what you've got is an 8-year-old girl or so, 9, 10, whatever, coming up on the street, and you've got a doomsday preacher trying to do his thing out here on the street. And here's what ensues. Yep.
It's all that matters tonight is where you stand before God.
Shut up!
Before it's too late.
Shut it!
We can all be saved tonight. And I pray that you turn and repent before it's too late. Turn from your sin.
Blah, 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 blah.
What is sin? Well, God gave his commandments so that we can see our sin.
Stop talking, no one listens!
And see, because of our sin, that we need to turn to God.
Pie holes should be quiet.
We need to turn to God before it's too late, just like the rich man. The rich man didn't turn to God, and it was too late for him when he stood before God in heaven.
Nobody wants to hear you.
And in hell, he lifted up his eyes.
Jesus, blah, blah, Jesus, blah, blah, blah.
Don't think that your own good works will get you to heaven. Nothing will get us to heaven but Jesus Christ. Jesus.
All right, so we just had a caller join us while I was playing that. Who's on the line?
Me, motherfucker. Co-host, sucker.
Oh, fuck, I never saved your number. All right, so I wanted you to call in.
What did you want me to weigh in on? What were you talking about?
Well, I want to get to a couple things, but have you seen that video I was just playing?
What? No, I was listening to it. It was fucking crazy. What was that?
It's some little girl. This has been getting shared around a lot, and this is some little girl harassing a fucking street preacher and telling him because and she's looking at the camera the whole time.
Pie should be quiet.
Yeah, and she's you can tell she's the boisterous little fucking bossy cunt of her 3rd grade class, and we all remember that stupid cunt from our own.
Is she a widow?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay.
And she's very fucking entitled and overly empowered, not for a woman, for a human. She's just an asshole. She's a fucking pushy asshole. And she's clearly being put up to this by her parents, who then proudly add their fucking production company at the beginning of it and stuff, or whatever their fucking name is and their YouTube name and shit. I'm not even gonna say it, but
So can you tell me what she was saying to him?
Yeah, here, I'll play it again.
And repent before it's too late. Turn from your sin.
She's saying, zip your lips. Isn't that fucking sassy?
I gave his commandments.
She's saying blah, 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 blah right there. That's pretty clever. Hang on.
Because of our sin.
Shut it!
That we need
Shut it. There's another one. That's pretty good.
Quiet!
Quiet. And she's doing this whole, she's just mimicking, shitty fucking comedy and, just scumbag people that her parents and who her parents probably associate with, just dickheads that are just overly bought. A lot of the fucking modern hippie crowd, I've said this a lot, they're just pushy and fucking bossy people that have found this passive aggressive way to be controlling. And they're just despicable fucking morons. I hope that she meets a man who banters her. Yeah, I hope she gets killed tomorrow. I hate her. Hang on.
We need to turn to God before it's too late, just like the rich man. The rich man didn't turn to God, and it was too late for him when he stood before God in heaven.
Nobody wants to hear you.
Nobody wants to hear you. But see, this whole thing is
she wants to hear him because then she wouldn't be able to fucking speak like a fucking cunt.
And like you guys are all stopped and this is like in an empty part of the street. He's not like in front of a crowded bar. He's there for whoever is passing by who might want to listen to his fucked up shit. And who cares? He's got the right to do it. Fuck him. Who gives a shit? You know, he's a doomsday preacher and that's what he wants to do. And you know what? At the end of the day, he's doing what he thinks is right. Okay? So that's the other thing. He's not trying to hurt anyone. Whether he is or not is a different conversation.
Is this in Los Angeles?
Huh?
Is this in Los Angeles?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm by myself.
Because I thought that doomsday preachers with the signs, the end is near and all that shit, I thought that was only a movie thing until I went to Los Angeles. And showed up,
yeah.
Those motherfuckers are out heavy over there.
You see it around. Hang on. Check this out. This is the worst part of the whole thing. She's got this line that's just awful, and I see all these progressive websites sharing this and like touting this line that's like pie holes should
Wait,
be.
Are they praising her?
No, yeah, they are. A lot of people are praising this girl. Are like, look at this little girl that says all the things that we're all thinking, or something. Like, just like shut up. And this line that coming up right here is the worst of the whole thing. Here, check it out.
Okay.
And in hell he lift up his eyes.
Jesus, blah, blah, Jesus, blah, blah, blah.
Don't think that your own good works will get you to heaven. Nothing will get us to heaven but Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait.
Turn to God, and it was too late for him when he stood before God in heaven.
He wants to hear you.
And in hell,
Where is this fucking line?
we need to turn to
there
God
it is.
before
Hang on.
Shut it.
that we need to turn to God.
Pie holes should be quiet.
Pie holes should be quiet. Yuck.
Wait a minute. Is
Dumb
there an
little
adult next to her?
Pie holes should be quiet.
We need
Yeah, your pie hole will be quiet when I shove my grown man cock in your stupid 8-year-old throat until you're dead. Fucking dumb little cunt. Ugh. Am I too drunk and angry to do the show? I don't this.
I don't know if that's proper that you said that about her mouth.
Fuck her. You know, and of course, like, whatever. I don't actually, like, she can grow up and change, and she might just be, you know, she's just acting out.
No, that seems weird. That seems staged. Is there adults?
It is.
Here,
She's just acting out for her parents and shit. Oh.
I don't get it. Why would she be yelling? I don't get it. It seems
because all right, imagine how many people around me and your age maybe had kids at like 22, 23, and it's pretty common for people our age to be like completely anti-religion, you know, which is fine. I don't care.
Anti-religion, but
and
I'm totally free speech.
So am I, and I'm pro free speech, but there's people that are obnoxious with it that try to fucking police other people's right to say what they want to say. And you can't fucking do that. You wouldn't want that done to you. Don't tell your kid to run up to people and tell them, because when you teach your kid to run up and get in people's face and tell them to shut up about their spiritual beliefs, what you're teaching your kid to do is to do a thing that in most situations would get your kid's fucking teeth knocked out. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing to fucking do.
You should keep an open mind, and probably you should tell your children to keep an open mind and listen to everybody.
Listen to the guy. If it's total bullshit, then leave. You're the one that stopped on the street to argue with him. It's just a little cutesy fucking.
That is true. That is true. You could have kept fucking walking. Not only that, the only fucking vibration or the only oxygen vibration that offends me is the plane that flies over my house every day at 6:40.
Just some cunt fucking, you know, and I hate to, like, I don't want to be in the camp with, like, right wings or conservatives, but liberals fucking piss me off with shit like that. Like, the people that are calling themselves liberals, you're not liberal.
The people that want everybody else to do what they want them to do and
you're
only
not,
be that way because
you're not
right
liberal, you fucking cocksuckers. You're the biggest Nazis in this fucking country right now.
It's true.
You're not fucking liberals.
Their pussies are just bleeding out all over everybody.
Anyone that calls himself a liberal right now is really more conservative than conservatives. You call it progressive to fucking force your beliefs on other people, when really the conservatives, so-called, are more the camp of like live and let live, which I would consider, if we actually get there as a fucking society, that would be fucking progressive, if we actually lived and let each other fucking live and stop fucking with each other constantly and forcing beliefs on one another.
Yeah,
that would be
that's the only thing that coerces progression is live and let live.
Yeah, that
absolutely. But you know what? The liberals, they got nice sweaters, nice glasses as well, and they know a few words.
Well, and they know how to play the fucking the easy language games of I'm always right and I'm always tolerant and compassionate, and like, you know, it's a bullshit game of like, it's a game. That's what it is. It's a, you know,
they're pieces of shit, dude. Every liberal I've ever met is a piece of shit. Well, my college liberal professor said socialism. Fuck them, dude. They're fucking idiots. Listen, I stopped trying to act smart years ago because I'm a fucking idiot. You should do the same because that's what's real. You fucking retards.
Yeah, admit how dumb we all are in the grand scope of things. No matter how much you research, no matter how much you learn, we're all just one little piece of this whole big fucking consciousness. You're not that special. Yeah. You're not that, you know, no matter what you fucking do. You're really not.
I don't know where I've heard this, but I heard it. If the universe is in fact infinite, every single person is infinitely stupid. And I always like that. What do you think?
It's fine with me.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? We are all infinitely stupid.
So anyways, yeah, that fucking religious heckler little girl, I hope she gets
I don't get it. Why would an 8-year-old feel so strongly about telling that man that?
She doesn't. She's doing it to entertain her parents and her parents' friends.
So this is what her parents in her ear, or
they were videotaping it, and my point is, like, me and you probably both know plenty of people who would do some shit like that. That, you know, you grew up with, like, most people in like the suburbs and shit where we grew up. We're like liberal Democrat people, you know, and they.
What do you mean? I'm not. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
No, most people, like most average motherfuckers.
I thought you said were. Okay.
No.
Okay.
They're, so, you know, I'm sure we both, and people who are listening know people that are in that camp of like, let's always just make fun of everything religious, and just like, yeah, and for the most part, they're probably fucking right. It is a bunch of bullshit. Who cares?
Yeah, well,
you know,
but in the proper setting, I'm a fantastic troll. But
it doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't mean.
You know, I don't give a shit that somebody's fucking preaching the word of quesos Cristo, Almighty Jesus Christ.
And it doesn't mean that then you have the arrogance to proclaim like what can and can't be said. You know, shut up, fucking cocksuckers. And yeah, a lot of people are really behind that little piece of shit, but fuck her.
It's funny that you called her a cock. You said she's a cocksucker, and plus you also said that you'd like to shove your cock in her dumb mouth. Yeah. And she's 8. That was funny when you said that.
I'm a good man and thorough.